Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Consumer Shorthand classes. Get ready. 5 seconds. Dear friends, I am very glad that we are all meeting here on this happy occasion, and I am also glad that I am asked to address you. Now that you are all conferred with degrees, I wish you success in your life. At present, there is a general complaint that the universities are failing to produce able young men and women who can serve the country without self interest. I have been a teacher for over 40 years of my life. Being acquainted fully with the functioning of universities, I would like to explain clearly the real factors that are responsible. University is essentially a corporation of teachers and students. The relations between the two have been of a sacred character. The kind of education that we provide to our youth is determined mostly by the kind of men and women we secure as teachers. At present, the condition of teachers is deplorable. They are not placed above want. The university teacher should be so paid as to enable him to live in comfort if he is to devote himself to learning, teaching, and research. As they are low paid, best intellectuals are seeking attractive jobs elsewhere and they are not willing to act as teachers in universities. Every attempt should be made to draw a good number of able persons into the teaching profession. I hope the university service will become as attractive as the All India services, for that is the only way to recruit and retain some of the ablest persons for the universities. It is also necessary to select such of the persons as teachers who have love for the subject they have to handle. Securing of a few able teachers is not sufficient. Their number must be proportionate to the number of students. The accommodation in colleges is insufficient. A classroom which can normally accommodate 30 students has now to accommodate 5 times the normal number of students. It is no doubt true that such overcrowding is not conducive to the students to get adequate tuition or moral guidance. Some of the educational institutions have become commercialized and adopt the shift system as in factories. These circumstances do not allow students to express themselves, that is, to take part in games, etc., and to have real contact with the teachers, which is much better than a long course of study. It is therefore necessary that our colleges should have restrictive admissions, have adequate staff, and there is living communication across the table with a wise teacher. Another great factor that detracts the attention of students from their studies is politics. Though all politicians agree that students should not be dragged into politics at tender age, yet in practice, students are being used to achieve their goals. This is the reason for indiscipline among college students. Every effort should be made by politicians not to disturb students from their studies. In addition to this, students who are physically fit should be encouraged to join National Cadet Corps, whose membership gives discipline, teamwork, and dignity of labor. If all the obstructions that are standing in their way are removed and proper attention is paid to studies, the students will no doubt become best citizens and the best asset of the nation. It is clear that the environments are not conducive to full developments. Dear parents, you are aware that we are meeting once in a year to celebrate our annual school function. We shall be holding this year's function at the end of April instead of in July as proposed earlier. Our school has produced great persons like our Chief Minister, who has agreed to preside over our celebrations. We desire to conduct sports, etc., and include the presentation of prizes in the program of our function.